Oye, qué vuelta, come pinga. Hey, true, better off for the track.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, essentially what we're gonna do is we left off with removing the intake manifold. That's out. I'm not dealing anymore with the top end. I'm actually gonna focus more on the bottom end. So what I'm preparing to do is I'm probably gonna cut this zip line, and I'm gonna remove the brake assembly here, the brake caliper and bracket. I'm gonna hang it off the upper control arm, and then I'm gonna remove the tie rod, upper control arm, and honestly the whole lower control arm, plus the axle nut, because I'm going to drop out the front diff. As you recall, I'm going to put a whole front diff kit into it, 456 gears. So with that being said, we'll get started. We're also going to remove the sway bar links too. So one of the things you're going to do is compress this caliper. I'm going to remove it as one piece. I'm not going to separate the caliper and the bracket. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. Just enough to get it loose. And we're gonna these are 21s on a swivel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bolts back in where they belong. That way I'm not searching around and I don't have a bunch of nuts and bolts lying around all over the place. Now I'm going to get my clippers. I think I have a 10 here holding this on. Good 21. Won't lose that. Keep this on here. As you can see, I can get this I believe it's a 10 millimeter nut off from here. Alright, try to fail 11. Yep, no, okay. So, pull that out of the way, pull that out of the way. And let's put the screw back in here so I don't lose it. Okay, and the other thing is clip this. We're going to disconnect the ABS wire from here. That's all the way out. There we go. Sometimes these connectors don't press in all the way. Alright, so the ABS will go with that. Okay, once we got that off, now I can secure the probably do is, let's see, open it like that. There we go. So it's not pulling on the hose, but I may wrap it again. Alright, I'm going to snip this off. Got a new cotter pin. This is a 21, I believe. This is a 24. 21. Blackjack. Upper control arms are going to stay where they're at. Oh boy. What I may do, because the weight is going to be a lot, seeing as it's a lift kit and it's control arms and heavy duty stuff. Put this one back on. I'm going to pick up the lower ball joint. So the lower control arm ball joint bolt is kind of seized. I don't want to waste too much time with it, so I'm going to essentially just drop the whole arm all together as one piece. And I got the jack supporting that, so I'm just gonna roll with it here. Now it's a 24 on both sides. From the back end. Let's see. Here's a screwdriver. Nope, it's not a screwdriver. Let's see if I can do this. More or less, my whole lift kit's getting a paint job, so I am not concerned with it. So like I said, I'm putting everything back how I can get it. I think that's good. Get a screwdriver and see if I can pop that out. Got that loose. Okay, now I'll move this. see if I can drop this. Use the pry bar to get it loose. There we go. That's completely out. Alright, what I'll do is, once I get this in the garage, I'll be able to take a crack at getting the thing loose. I'm also gonna, you know what, I may end up just replacing the roller control arms. I'm gonna take a look at the bushings. I can see the bushings are definitely cracked. So, looks like she's getting more suspension work. Let's see if we can't find a decent set of control arms. These are the Moog control arms that I bought. And they held up pretty well. But I think given the front suspension, I can definitely see there's a good bit of cracking on the boots. Just definitely worn. I mean, it's been about a couple years since I put this lift kit in. They haven't worn through. It's possible I can rebuild these. I don't know. We'll see. Be nice to search for a decent set of control arms. Alright, I'm gonna get this in the garage. One of the last times we left off, I removed, I got the engine out. That was done. Everything's removed. Like, I'm almost pretty much stripped the engine compartment except for electrical. And I got the driver's side, all the suspension, the spindle. Actually, I shouldn't say it's a complete suspension. Mainly it's the spindle, lower control arm that came off with one piece. What else did I get removed? I think that was it for the driver's side. Yeah. One thing I wanted to note was, I think due to the heaviness of the bumper, but just overall the truck and the tires, I did manage to, and these bolts were probably also rusted, snap the bolts for the sway bar link. They actually snapped off on their own. So once I drop the drop down bracket for the 6-inch lift, I'll be able to get my hands up in there and be able to try to fiddle around and get the broken bolts out, hopefully. Just to touch up, going back, we're gonna be doing a lot of revamping on the truck. We're gonna the drop down brackets are gonna come out. I'm gonna strip them of the paint, and then I'm gonna get them repainted the same color, but I'm gonna be painting a lot more other parts, suspension parts. So essentially you can say this is we're removing my 6-inch lift from just the bottom down. The front diff is gonna come down, and we're gonna I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of different shops to see what the cost is gonna be to actually have the front diff re-geared. I did buy the 456 gears from Yukon, the ZF kit from them, which was about which is roughly about 1,100 and some change. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's a little secret. eBay, best friend, found a kit on eBay for about 700 bucks, brand new. I was a little skeptical that I was like, it could be one of those Chinese or this or that, but it wasn't. It was actually legit Yukon gear. They sent me the full package. So $300 savings is pretty good for trying to buy that whole front rebuilt differential kit from Yukon Gears. They make a differential kit, and that 456 is not the only gears they do. They do 410s, and there's another, I think, 3 something, I believe. You'll have to go to their website and look at it, but it's there. So jumping right in, I'm gonna pull this cotter pin out. We're gonna loosen take off the nut for the upper control arm here. We're gonna try to snap this zip tie here that's holding this on, get the bolt out in the back, and we're gonna remove this down here, and we're gonna just take the whole spindle and lower control arm assembly out as one piece, because I will put in I'm gonna put in new lower control arms, and it'll probably be the same ones, probably be Moog. So let's get started with that. One other thing I want to touch up on is I did call BDS Suspension, and they can provide you new hardware. The other thing is you're going to have to go through the manual for your lift kit and provide them with part numbers, and they will send you full bags or bags with whatever you need. So that's the neat thing, because I did call them up and try to figure that out. So I soaked a lot of this in PB Blast before I got started with it. So this will be we're going to try to remove the front diff today. That's the goal. That's where I'm trying to get at today. Remove the front diff, get it out. Like I said, I want to have it prepped and ready so that when one of the shops call me back with a good number on doing the build, we'll be there. I'm going to try to get you guys a video of rebuilding the front diff, because nobody, absolutely zero people have it done. And there's not much as far as instructions are concerned, especially from Yukon. Even though they came out with a kit, my advice to them would be, you guys need to produce a standalone set of instructions for, backlash and all that other stuff. Actually, I wanna let's get this caliper out of the way. That's gonna make getting that other piece out easier. So I'm gonna compress the caliper here. Before we really go crazy, we're caught up on that. Yep. As much zip ties usually get weak after a little while. Alright. One of the easiest things to do will be, if we pop off this tie rod, I can access this bolt in the back fairly easy. So let's see. What size are you? Either most things are a 21 or a 22. 22. BB Blast helps. And brought a hammer. I will put this on to protect the threads, but it does have a striking point. Alright, time to get a pickle fork. Alright, we got the arm off. I had to use a pickle fork there. But it didn't damage the boot. At least I don't think so. Let's put that in reverse. There we go. I'll put that in there. Now that gets the lines removed. Let's see, what did I do with that side today? I think I disconnected it from here. I believe I disconnected the ABS line right here. And that way I don't have to worry about trying to take it off of that and all that other nonsense. Have another zip tie. That's the one thing about the work I do. I make sure it's zip tied everywhere, and I'll definitely be doing a new what do you call that? Dust shield. Because this is pretty rusty, also a little dented, and I do want to do wheel lights. So all right, now I got better access with the other gun. These are 21s, I believe. Yep. What I'm doing is I got a box, just reusing an Amazon box to hold all the bolts. Apologize for my head. There we go. That's out of the way. You want to get your handy friend here, which is this. Because you want to hang this out of the way. I was looking for multiple spots to put this in and hang it and this and that and the whole 9 yards, and I couldn't find anything, and then I found just wrapping it around. Because you don't want it to hang. I mean, if this truck sits, let's say this truck sits for another couple of months or even up to a year, if I don't get back to it, it'll let's put you through there. Support this as best as I can. Perfect. Bungee cords will stretch a little bit, but as long as it's pretty well supported, it'll be okay. Now we'll pop off this upper one. I am putting the nuts right back on. Okay. Usually a light tap and it just pops up. There you go. See? Light tap pops up. You have to take off the axle nut. That's that is this. That's this one right here. It's a 36. So. Saw how I did that. I kept jogging the gun, and as you keep jogging it, it really kind of hammers on it, and eventually it cuts it loose. But if you see these threads and they look like they're severely rusted or just rusted in general, just hit it with some PB Blast the previous night. I mean, soak it, and then come out, and hopefully the next day you'll be able to just hit it with the air gun and it'll pop right off. Alright, now it's time to remove the lower control arm bolts. But before I do that, I want to take off the... Let's see, let me just handle this spindle out. There it goes. So now all this is just and I need to remove the strut bolt there. All right. Let's see, what is that? Is that a 22 also? No, it's a 24. Okay. Let me see. The front bolt I think is a 22 or 21. 21. With the back being a 24. I can use this, put the air gun on the front, hold it back with a wrench. Okay, that took a little persuasion. Alright, let's put this nut over here. Let's see if we can hammer it while spinning it. There we go. The bolt actually still looks pretty good. I think I bought both sides brand new when I redid this. So let me put the nut back on this. I know where this belongs. There's another. There we are. Castle nut. I'll put the castle nut up here on this one. Okay. That's free, that's free. Alright. We have to get the jack out here. Let's see. Alright. Tie this up here so it's out of the way. looks like a, let's see, got a 19. Oh, it is a 19. All right, I'm gonna go get a floor jack. We'll be right back. All right, we got the suspension link out. That's here. So now we're gonna drop the let's see, what is this? I'm gonna take off the thing, so that's a 24. See that? Just make sure my air compressor's on. Alright, I was low on air, so that was my bad. Oh, that's gonna be fun. All right. There it goes. Now I can drop this whole thing out. Got it out. I gotta get this rolling jack out of the way. The other one. There we go. Ooh. get this into the garage. Alright guys, so we got the lower control arm out, up and out of the way. I'm gonna do this. Alright, I'm gonna readjust this brake caliper. Let's see. What do we have? 24. 24. Wow, these are big bolts. What did I use? 24, alright. Let's see what I got in the arsenal. Alright, crazy enough, and I did have it. These are 27s. Alright, it's a 27 inch, which is a little loose. So I'm going to put the, oops, okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a 27. Put this on the back. Got my breaker board here. All right. I'd say, folks, don't try this at home because you're not supposed to put an impact on a chrome socket. But so, PB Blast, I'm definitely going to be ordering new of this stuff. As you can see, this is all rusted and shot. I'll be honest with you, when I put this bolt in, this didn't sit flush, and I'm not sure if it was painted or that's the way it was cut from BDS, but I will be sanding it down some. As you can see, it didn't. I'm going to show you what I mean. If I bring you guys back here, you can see right here how it doesn't really line up with this. And that's what I mean, that I think it needs, the metal needs to be taken down just a little bit for this to just come up just slightly so it can do what it's got to do. Put these together and this, and then I'm gonna put this by the box. Oh, that's part of the lift kit. Okay, so I'm gonna do both sides while I have the opportunity. I'm gonna swap out the short on the breaker bar. And when I run to Home Depot next, I'll get me a Impact 27 and a wrench. okay? Mind you, you want to remove the, you might want to remove, what I did is I put these in first, or actually I put this one, I put the differential in first, and then I put these brackets in, so I'm kind of doing it backwards, but these bolts look all the same, and they actually look pretty good, but like I said, I just want to get a new one, or I'll see if I can get these pieces new at least, maybe reuse the bolts. They're not in bad shape. Clean them up and get them painted maybe. Alright, I'm gonna do the other side, and then you're just gonna see the brackets drop down. So I'm gonna roll to the other side and get that done. That bracket's still being held up by the steering stabilizer link, so I have to remove those. I'm trying to see what size it is. Alright, it's a 19. Try to sneak in there with this air gun. Alright guys, we got the cross member out. Now we're working on the differential. I got it supported with the jack underneath. I did try a little bit to pry the off. Pry the CV axles off, but they ain't budging. And I remember the last time when I did the lift kit, I actually was able to get one CV axle out. The passenger side wouldn't, and I dropped the whole differential, and then I used a lump hammer and got it off. And then I put grease, but that, you know, I'm talking about, like, I don't know, however many years ago when I first bought the lift kit is when I did it. So let's see, how can I move you guys to a better view? Alright, I'm gonna move you up top where you'll be able to see from inside the engine bay. guys got a good view of the top area, and you'll be able to see what I'm connecting to. I'm actually probably going to remove the steering stabilizers altogether because I can see they're rusted, and the stabilizers themselves probably need to be replaced. So that was the nice thing about this kit, is that it came with it. I did not know it at the time. The donuts kind of sold me on it. So now it's just hanging by the bolts that are holding it up over there on the flat side. I will make sure to put an arrow so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Alright, let's see. Let's pump the jack a little bit. I got a feeling it's just gonna. Gonna drop down, but it's disconnected from everything, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I'll probably lean to my. Oh, before I forget, remove the actuator cable. You do not want that going with it. I'm gonna open up the hood so I can see what I'm at. There's all the water going down. One of the things I wanted to do is this. There we go. Nope. What was that? There it is. Nope. Anyway, there we go. I'll leave that to one side. No, no, you don't. Stay there. Oh, there's the pry bar. Alright, let's see what we can do without the pry bar in the way. Wrong one. There we go. Right one. This is the drop down bracket that enables you to drop the front diff down. All right. Oh, good times. Okay. All right, now I gotta climb back out of this. Look at these nuts. Move these bolts out of my pocket here. Look at these cross members in the garage. Oh. Oh. You can't drag it out by yourself, even with the axles attached. Alright guys, this is where I call it quits. Appreciate you guys for watching. I would say this is probably part 2 of deconstructing my monster truck. But the cool part about this is that once I go to rebuilding it, you guys will be with me along for the journey, and you'll actually get to see how to put in a 6-inch lift from beginning to end, because I do plan on removing the rear end and the control arms for the rear. So appreciate you watching. Please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. Thanks for watching.